It's hashtag blessings, as they would say. But this
Drip.
show particularly is a special one because we got so many things happening, like Independence Day.
Yep.
And we have birthdays galore, which we'll talk about. Most specifically, it's tied into our guest, Sikander Kalon, who's going to be jamming with us today. What's up, Sikander?
What's up? It's your boy Sikander Kalon, Mohali represent. What's up, man?
This is going to be a crazy show because you have an album that's just come out. Tell us about the record, dude.
Exactly. Mikhail out now, man. You already know where it is. My 11th studio album and my 13th project. And it's been a ride, bro. It's been a ride.
Man, that's crazy. 11th studio album,
Wow.
13th project, all the way from
Exactly,
Punjab,
bro.
Sikander, man. That's amazing. That's a amazing and crazy work ethic, man.
How many
Since
years?
09, bro.
How many? 09 you
Since-
started this?
I was like, I got into hip hop like around 2005 and 6, but I actually started recording and spitting in 2008. And in 2010, I was like ready with my first album, bro.
So 11
that's
records in like less than 10 years, 11 years?
Bro, I'd say like if I like judge them like by projects, because like every album, like you can say a 15 song average. You can say that.
He has 21 songs on Mikhail. it's like handing out candies
You know how
to
it is,
babies,
bro.
dude.
He was raised right, bro.
Hey, not just that, he does a ton of like freestyles. Like Desi Hip Hop's launched so many freestyles of his, right? And a bunch of
Yeah.
collabs. Like it's like, you know,
Man,
work
this
ethic.
guy's
Work ethic.
nuts, bro. Like, earlier in this show, like in other episodes, I've mentioned to both Greg and IQ that, like, man, Sikander and his camp, like the KKG guys, they all come out with
Yeah.
something new every week. Like,
right.
2019 has been a song a week. Like, for real, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
crazy.
We all about the versatility, bro. You know, we
Hell
don't want to stick to one genre. Like, even like personally, I listen to everything. Like even Punjabi music, jazz, blues, BB King, se leke like Kumar Sanu, like everything. You know what I mean?
The
So-
best artists get it from all different inspirations, right? From all different genres.
Exactly. Because
That's I'm
it's like that, man.
Absolutely. And what I will tell you is I haven't had a chance to listen to any of these new tracks yet. So this is going to be new for me. And I want to
Wow.
open the show. We're opening the show with DND. Can you tell us about this track?
I was ready with my album, है ना, D&D को लेके. So I decided कि I want to drop एक single जो first album का with the legends, you know, Roachkill and Blitzkrieg. Like when I was a kid, I used to bump this song, है ना, Ghoda. Everybody's heard that, right?
Yeah.
So, so since it was a comeback, I really wanted to, you know, bridge the gap between the younger generation and the OGs, and with a very crime type influence. That was the beat. Andy Garewal on the beat, by the way. So,
Hell yeah.
and it was like the way I come in, like it's like my signature move, right? Signature style. So that's when I decided कि इसे पहला single बनाएंगे album का, and just like that we dropped it, bro.
Let's play this track. We're gonna be talking to you for a bit here. So let's start the show. It's a perfect way to begin a Friday night show. So let's start with DND. We're so stoked to have you. This is brand new music. You're listening to Desi Hip Hop Showcase on Bali Radio.
Boom.
You know what it is. Let's go.
Bali Radio, you're listening to Desi Hip Hop Showcase. That was brand new music from Sikander Kalon, and you just heard DND off of his newest record. So we're going to feature a bunch of songs off of this record, which just came out. It's literally everywhere. Raf, you want to jump in and kind of give a little background?
Yeah, D&D, man, featuring Roach Killer and Blitzkrieg. Roach is from the UK and Blitz is from Toronto. And, in fact, in this, today, Mikhail, the album of, by Sikander Kalon just dropped, right? It features some amazing collaborations. And one of the next ones we're going to play is featuring a female artist named Queen Desi Ma. Sikander, can you tell me a little bit about how you connected with her?
So, bro. So it was all over the gram. So we started talking. So मैं उन्हें किया कि let's do something for the album. And हमने वो बनाया the Alone track, again produced by Andy Garewal, shout out. So it really had that dancehall vibe, you know.
Yeah.
and that was the only commercial song I had on the that album. So it's one for the ladies, bro, because I was on the phone with my sister the other day. She was like, "Ki mere koi eho ja gana hai so like minnu pasand aaye album de vich, right?" So I was like, "Yeah, I made one for you." So this one alone is strictly for the ladies. And
the Desi Hip Hop Showcase on Bali Radio. I'm Greg.
I'm IQ.
And I'm DJ Ref.
We have special guest with us today, Sikander Kalon, who's playing some new tracks off of his record, which just came out. Say the name of the record again. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me.
Mikhail.
The album is called Mikhail. That's Hebrew and Russian for Michael.
Now, I thought it was something to do, because the song Joseph Stalin, which we just heard,
So you must be thinking of Mikhail Gorbachev.
I did. That's what I said last week. I thought felt a little crazy. I'm like, so what is he singing about? All these? Tell me about these. What does Joseph Stalin have to do with Mikhail? Mikhail, tell me.
So the thing is, bro, I'm really into like history and studying like the past and how things were and how things like how time like change doesn't really change, like repeats itself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just did my digging and usse kaise bahar aaya, the Mikhail word was basically some influences I read while reading some texts in Hebrew and Russian, where like Michael word is translated to Mikhail, and the sole meaning of it, like Mikhail means something like God with a question mark.
Really?
Like who's like God? Like when you say who's like God, so that's the meaning of Mikhail.
So this is essentially because you're a history fanatic.
Exactly, bro. I'm big on that, bro.
So
I'm
you
big on that, and I think like every person should read history, bro.
Facts.
I agree, right? Why wouldn't we want to know where we came from or what happened in the past that always affects the future? But Joseph
Exactly,
Stalin,
bro.
does the song anything to do with Joseph Stalin?
No. So how it happened was it came after. So we made this song called Balling. Me and Mani Sandhu on the beat. Shout out, one of the sickest producers in the game right now. And so we made this regular song. We played this awesome beat, and I like spat over it like back to back in Karun style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was done with the song. So मैंने कहा कि इसे I want to release as a second single. And मुझे the same thing you found called like Mikhail Gorbachev wali.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also watching this TV series called The Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And उसमें जो main character है, he's named in Russian name उसका Mikhail है. So all these influences around me and the meaning I told you, album से जोड़ने के लिए and to to get some attention.
So even on the cover of Joseph Stalin, you have a Russian flag, right? The Soviet flag. Excuse me. Yeah, Soviet.
Yeah.
You're like my
उसका
teacher
Soviet
correcting me. I feel history teachers.
So because उसका फिर मैंने नाम Joseph Stalin इसलिए रखा because even in the song hook की like the chorus goes like the first line is Pangale Joe Odeli Mestrolin. So Joe Stalin. So it's like more like a word play.
Okay.
Like Pangale Joe who messes around with me. For him, I'm like Joseph Stalin, a bad mother effer. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should do a whole album about individual like world leaders that have gone bad.
Bro, I got
got
everything
that.
planned, bro. I'm reading
yeah.
my camp right now.
Yeah, we'll take that offline, dog.
Bro, it's okay in the East, bro. It's okay in the East.
Let me talk about this next track. Raf, you wanna get into this a little bit? Some of the featured artists on this as well?
Yeah, so the next one we're playing is Kyusunu by Sikander Kalon and his team, KKG
KKG, bro.
Kalakuta Gang.
Nah, there's no Skander Kalon, there's no Roxy, there's no Sadie model. It's just KKG, bro.
KKG.
Yeah.
This is your guys, right? This is your boys. Like you grew up with them.
Yeah, bro, exactly, bro. The whole like Sadie's with me since like year 2000, bro. We were like 5 years old. And I met Rob like in like proper like after like क्या कहते हैं 10th or 11th standard, you know, like in India. In India, like that's the the turning age of everybody. So we met at that time, and we went into hip hop, bro, and that was like a life.
So you connected because of hip hop?
Damn right, bro. Because uska bhi pehle crew tha. It was called like something Exposed karke, and we had a crew called M Brigade, Mohali Brigade.
I remember that.
Yeah, so when we met, we were like, let's form a coalition, like something like that, you know. So we named it the KKG, the Kala Gutta Gang, and over the years, you know, the love multiplied, and we are where we are right now.
Well, I'm desperate to play this track, so let's play Q Sanu. Is that how you say it, Raf?
Yep.
Bro, too soon,
All right, so this
why should,
go ahead.
like, why should I listen to you?
All right, perfect. Let's play the track. You're listening to the Desi Hip Hop Showcase on Bali Radio. Desi Hip Hop Showcase on Bali Radio. That was a song called Q Sanu, and I think we're gonna get to hear one more track, right? Too. I'll let you jump in, IQ.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's important to also understand, like, you know, Gully Boy and everything just came out, so like this whole Indian hip hop thing is just hitting the market to the mass market now, but there's a handful of artists that have been pushing the culture for, you know, well over a decade. So I was always curious as to how, you know, Sikandar Kalon, how you got your influences on hip hop. You know, where did that music first start entering your childhood?
From childhood, bro, like, there was no internet back then. Jab humne shuru kiya na, like listening to hip hop and all. So what happened was my elder brother Shaila Kalon, aka Gurbinder Singh Kalon, shout out to my brother, man. I am where I am, like, because of him, man. So he brought me like these CDs and pen drive mein bhar ke gaane like Tupac, California Love, Guilty Conscience, and at this point I have no clue who Pac is, who M is, who Dre is. So he's like hooking me on these things, like yes sun yaar, ye tere jaisa style lag raha hai, like, you know. So that's when I got into hip hop, and he like वो मेरे लिए like एक CD लेके आया एक दिन, तो he's like है ना, ये play करके देख, मैं movie लेके आया हूँ. मैं कहा चलो ठीक है, बैठ के है ना देखते हैं इकट्ठे. तो हमने बैठ के when we played the movie, it was 8 Mile.
Wow.
And bro, after that movie, the moment movie finished, I went to the living room and I picked up a pen and a pad.
And that's it, huh?
That's to be exact, and I'm talking about 2006,
Wow.
5. Yeah.
So you started writing, and then you started figuring out your own little style over the next couple years.
I started rhyming words. I won't call it writing. It's pretty whack. So it's pretty much what like most of these rappers in India do right now, bro. So it's just like plain out rhyming words, whack out, no bars, no content, no rhyme scheme. So, you know, like just like nursery rhymes. Facts, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, we all gotta start somewhere.
Big facts. I will tell you as well, though. Like when I hear a lot of the, I always tell these guys the Punjabi hip hop stuff. To me, was when it comes to the Desi hip hop. This was where I feel the original sound of Desi hip hop seemed to stem from, because it's been happening now for quite some time, and it's further along than most of the other regions. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
As far as hip hop is concerned?
Definitely.
Definitely.
So you're bringing in a whole different arena of sounds into the hip hop.
Bro, I'll just say why I'm different than every other Punjabi rapper and every other Desi rapper, because what I rap about Punjab, India, right? मेरे से पहले भी देसी hip hop artist है, like obviously we all know Bohemia, man, you know, the pioneer, but जो उनका पंजाबी रैप है वो उधर का कैलिफोर्निया का रैप है, राइट? वो हमारी वाली बातें नहीं बोलते हैं. अब आई कम फ्रॉम मोहाली एंड आई कम फ्रॉम गुरदासपुर, यू नो, सो मैं इधर का लिंगो बोलता हूँ, मैं पिंडा दी गल बोलदा, you know. So that's the difference between me and the other Desi hip hop.
There you go.
Right.
Like my Desi hip hop, like my Desi goes to the pins, bro. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, that's the difference, bro. That's why my Punjabi rap is so pure, because it comes from that.
And it's now it comes through in your music. But we have a chance to play one more track. I want to play one more track off the album. What should we play?
It's in the bonus 2019 flow. I like to
2019
suggest
flow.
that, bro.
Yeah, Greg. Sikandar drops one of these tracks in January of every year, and 2019 Flow is one from this year, and it blew up the internet, so it's back in the album.
All right, so first of all, thank you for being here with us today, dude. This is a huge.
Been a pleasure, bro.
It means a lot to us, not only to have you on the show. We hope you'll come back and do it again with us. But
Anytime, bro.
playing all these tracks from you and featuring the new record, Mikhail, which you could find on Spotify right now, Sikandar Kalon. You could find all of this music and every one of your records pretty much, right?
Yeah, bro. Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. Geo7 if you're in India, like everywhere.
Anything you guys want to add before we peace out with him?
I'm good. Hey, Sikandar, much
Q,
love,
Q,
bro.
Why
What's
not
up?
like pronounce like that Shokeen music song we're doing, yeah?
You pulling it like that? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, bro, let's do it, man.
I have no
Let's
idea
do
what's
it.
going on right
so
now.
we have a special project that we have just confirmed that we're working on. It's called Shauqeen. That's the hip hop
Coming soon.
Sikandar Kalon coming up soon. Shauqeen music.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bang,
when
bang, bang.
when can we expect this?
Secrets out.
I guess as soon as I get back and open up my laptop, I could.
Bro, all I want to say is when it's out, you're going to feel it.
Yeah.
Well, I expect to be the first one to hear it before anybody else. Listen, man, thank you so much for doing this with us. It means a lot.
Thank
I'm
you.
proud of
Thank
what
you,
you've
Greg.
done.
Thank you, Raf, man.
So happy to have met you, and I know these guys speak so highly of you, so I'm sure you're one of the finest, man. So thanks again, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And press play on that Mikhail, bro.
We're pressing play on this new track right now. This is a track called 2019 Flow, and you're listening to Sikandar Kalon, you're listening to Desi Hip Hop Showcase, and you're listening to Bali Radio.
I am motto वापस होया मैं स्थापित